Merkaba 18. Today I'm doing a video for you on Rainbow Six Extraction. This is the limited time mode that just launched yesterday. It is called After Effect. And truthfully, let's just say it for the record, it is the hardest crisis event they've ever done by a lot. You're going to struggle for the most part with this, and that is the thing that I would tell you right out of the gates. With this limited time mode, it's going to be brutal. You're going to die a lot, especially if you're playing with randoms. So my recommendation for you is, first of all, find some really good players that you can trust. Get into some communication channels, especially in my Discord or in the official Discord, and coordinate your efforts. So let's just talk about this for a second. First of all, there is 3 zones. The first one is a randomized incursion that you will see among the 12 or 13 normal incursions that you'll see, like serial scan, sabotage, nest tracking, any of those. That is your first zone. There is also a mutation where the sprawl is orange, and so if you take damage from that, it's going to do 15 damage per second, so be very careful not to do that. This one is almost required to have a react laser of some kind, so don't try to do this without a react laser, in my opinion. Get that first incursion done, and then you'll head into the second subzone. The second subzone is basically a normal map with a bunch of nests. I recommend that you clear the entire map, and then you will find a nucleus somewhere on that second subzone. Before you pick that nucleus up, you will need to clear the whole map, because once you pick it up, it spawns an entire wave of Archeans, which will continue to come at you until you get to the safety of the subzone. Now, a couple things to keep in mind is that in this, when you pick up the nucleus, you will not be able to shoot your gun. You move incredibly slow. Nothing will boost your speed while you are holding that. That includes the rush pistol. That includes Pulse's bonus speed. Anything that anybody hits you with that tries to boost your speed, it does not work. So as long as you are holding that nucleus, you will move much, much slower. And you'll need to drop it in order to prevent... from time to time, you need to drop it in order to prevent the entire screen from going black and you lose visibility. So after a while, if you hold it for too long, your entire screen becomes blocked off and you can't see anything. So drop it from time to time. Let someone either pick it up. Now, there's different studies. We'll get into that in a minute. But as you're learning it, my recommendation is to piggyback the nucleus using all 3 of your members of your team. So go and pick it up, drop it when you can, have someone else pick it up. And the thing that you really, really want to keep in mind with this mode is that you do not want to leave the person with the nucleus on their own, because mobs will continue to spawn around them, and you need to protect them because they can't shoot their gun and they move incredibly slow. The biggest mistake I see people make is that they run really fast and get away from the person with the nucleus, and then that person dies because they're not being protected. Another thing to keep in mind, with the nucleus, you will have this ability that lets you mark any enemy with a death mark, which will then one-shot them. So Apexes will spawn, Smashers will spawn, all of the different types of enemies except Proteans are part of this incursion. Now, if you mark an Apex with the marker, it will immediately die with 1 shot. So you want to make sure you're marking those so that they die instantly. If you don't, it's going to overwhelm you and you're going to wind up with too many mobs. Now, there's also an incursion study, which we'll get to here in a minute, not to mark them. We'll talk about that in a second. So once you escort the nucleus from where it is to the safety of the next subzone, you will then need to escort it from that into the 3rd subzone. Now, I recommend you start to clear a little bit of the 3rd subzone before you move all the way in. And then what you'll need to do is continue to escort it. There are, on the 3rd subzone, 3 different towers that you will need to destroy. Now, the way that you destroy them is you aim the nucleus at the tower, and it will then become one-shottable. So aim it at the tower, mark it for death, and then shoot it, blow it up, do anything to it, it will take instant death damage. Then, once you've finished all 3 towers, you will need to escort it to the air pad and put it in a box. All the while, swarms of enemies are coming at you. So never leave the person who's carrying it. I recommend that while you're learning it, you piggyback again through the 3rd subzone, get those towers down as quick as possible. The best way to do this is with Finka and Nomad, in my opinion. Stack up those air jabs, get that Finka boost in case anybody goes down. I highly recommend you wear a revive kit, because you're going to go down at least once probably. It's really, really tough, and the waves of mobs will overwhelm you if you're not careful. Once you're able to then destroy the 3 towers and get the thing in the box, you need to extract, and you will have completed the basics of it. Now, let's talk about the variations of the study. So in order to unlock the new repulsion harness, which I will have a video out on tomorrow so that you can see that. That's also going to go up on YouTube. So here are the different studies. That one's super straightforward. You just need to obliterate Archaeans. The other one is that you kill Archaeans using the death marker. So you kill, I think it's like 100 of them. And then there are 3 that are going to be kind of tough. These are the 3 that are tougher. As a squad, secure the nucleus and extract without using the death marker to kill elite Archaeans. Meaning you could still kill like Apexes and Smashers and non-elites with it, just not elite Archaeans. That one's pretty tough. This one is incredibly tough. As a squad, secure the nucleus and extract using only 1 operator to carry the nucleus. Now, that's easy to do if you coordinate, but what you're going to need to do essentially is make sure 1 person is carrying it and then dropping it. Let that sludge move from your camera view and then pick it back up. You want to very, very carefully protect that person. I don't recommend doing this one until you master the event a little bit. It's a little bit harder to learn. Then this one is also, this one's relatively easy, but it can be very easy to mistake it. As a squad, secure the nucleus and extract without chemical burns from amber sprawl, meaning nobody on the team has taken any sprawl. It's a little bit misleading how hard that is, but as long as you're using a laser, not standing on the sprawl, you're good. All right, so I also want to tell everybody, if you have not followed or subscribed to the channel here, please make sure to do so, like and comment in the section below. I am going to be live all week long as drops are available. There is a set of charms and universal outfits available over on my Twitch channel right now. If you're watching this video, I'm probably live watching and doing this with viewers. So come hang out with us, get some free cosmetics. There is a Prime outfit available for everyone as well. And I want you to be able to claim those. Those will be linked in my chat as well on Twitch. Merkaba18 over on Twitch. I also just want to show you some in-game footage so you can see what a full round looks like. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you over on Twitch. Have a wonderful day. Triangulation.
The ecosystem is showing signs of inflammation. Avoid contact with the amber sprawl.
We're starting to get it back, starting to get it down, so it's just a matter of time. It does take a lot of coordination, a lot of practice. It's going to be borderline impossible for the average person to get these all done, in my opinion. This is the one crisis event where I would say randoms are just going to flat out struggle.
Reloading.
Never had that happen before, which is a good change. It's a good welcome challenge for sure. Alright. Okay, go ahead and hit A. I'm on C.
That'll do it. Go to the next station.
Job. The 6s, yeah, it's a challenge, dude. Definitely the hardest one. What's up, 6s? How are you, buddy?
You're
I'm going to leave these 2 health ability recharges in here and probably try to use those in 2 and 3. Yeah, you get your drops. If you have Prime, by the way, Sixes, you can link your accounts and get a free outfit. Or free package, I think.
You should be leaving before activating the airlock transition.
Already done? Nice! Love that. There's the link right there, by the way, chat, if anybody hasn't claimed it yet.
Ammunition is here.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is once we get the, find the location of it, I'm gonna basically flood this zone with, air jabs. I think that'll super help.
There, this is here. On contact, it will bond with you. Mostly harmless. Take it and go.
Okay.
Window barricade deployed. Window barricade up.
Alright. One thing I am going to do too is I'm going to carry forward a bunch of the air jabs. I think that's going to help. So let me, once we get the airlock secured, let me put most of my... Actually, why don't I try to do that now? Since it's so close here, we kind of lucked out on this spawn. Let me try to store my air jabs in here, because I think we'll need them mostly for the next zone.
You activate the airlock sequence. You can't return to the subzone.
Launching my device. Firing air trap launcher. Using air trap.
Since there's none in the 3rd zone. Don't pick it up just yet. Having like 3 or 4 sets of air jabs will make a huge difference, I think. Okay, that's not normally closed.
Barricade up.
Launching my device. Using air trap. Firing air trap launcher. Launching. Launching my device.
And then depending how many more there are, let's see. Oh wow, there's 3 more. We have plenty of time, so I'm going to try to get as many of these in as I can. I think this is going to be one of the ways that we get this through. Okay. Just a minute.
I'm reloading.
Deploying device.
Firing air trap launcher. Using air trap. Launching my device. Firing air trap launcher. Launching air trap.
That's kind of weird. I've never seen him fall like that. All right, ready?
Item secured.
Move to the next subzone to secure the position. Our keys will impede you along the way. You are compatible with the nucleo. You can make use of the death marker ability.
And if you need to, Aiden, let me know. I'll pick it up. Let's try to do the study where only Aiden has it, since he can drop it and it's close enough. That way we can at least get that study done. Okay. Good job.
Getting ammo.
I'm gonna go pick up 3 of the, or some of the air jabs here. Well done. All right. Now I'm gonna flood before we pick up the. This is the smaller zone too, so maybe this will be a little easier. I'm gonna flood this area with air jabs before we go crazy.
Mutation detected. Amber spiral generation on Arcane displacement.
Item spines are denser and stronger than normal.
Launching air jab.
You can target these spines to make them weaker.
Using air jab.
Okay.
Just like that, and your target is gone. Your bond with the nucleus is helping us.
Air jab detonated.
Reloading! I have the item.
I think these air jabs are gonna be clutch.
Reloading! Item secured.
Okay, go ahead and pick it up. I got you. Okay, get the apex down, and then we can move to the next one. Let me go get my other air jabs. Whoa, hello. That scared the poop out of me.
Item in my possession.
You gotta love the air jabs, right? Shoot. Okay. On my way back.
Using air jab.
Okay, clear.
Item secured!
All right, go ahead and move it. Apex should be dead. And thankfully, this one is right next to the air pad, so we should be okay here. I got you. Apex. Tormentor. Go ahead and hit it from this side. There's a clear path. Go ahead and hit it, Aiden. Got it. All right, extract it.
Perfect. The container can receive the nucleus now.
I have the item!
Oh. Shit. Apex. Get it in there, get it in there. Well done. All right, let's get out of here. Fuck! Holy shit, that's hard. Hit the button, Ollie. There you go.